You said you what, sir?
This nigga cooking. He in the kitchen.
I'm in the kitchen whipping.
Nah. You said you never wanted a what type of woman so bad after seeing Sinners?
A nasty woman.
Nah.
What
Sir.
color?
Hmm?
Hey, D-Nell, he want a tall glass of milk.
Yeah. Oh man. But I could only imagine after seeing 2 hours of black vampires, I might want a white girl too. However long the movie is.
Playing games and they're doing what we ought to do.
Yeah, they're playing with the voodoo and stuff. Yeah, where the white women that love Jesus at? Is that what you was thinking?
Where's the God-fearing white woman? That's it.
Tell you, bro, best movie of 2025.
Let's go, baby.
Best movie of 2025.
Oh man, hey! Before we start for real, shout out, happy birthday, pops! Happy birthday, Hot Rod!
Happy birthday to Hot Rod, baby!
It's today,
Everybody keep a job. Another year of keeping a job.
I'm working on
it. No, you got the other job.
Oh yeah, facts. I'll have some paperwork signed.
That's right. Yeah. You don't need no paperwork. Government don't got to know you getting money.
He trying to turn you into Wesley Snipes.
Ooh, man.
Hey,
back to the subject though.
What's up, world? Welcome to another episode of the Greatness Podcast.
The greatest podcast.
I guess I'm the host. Wade Line. Who we got today? Man, D-Nell, what's good?
Yo. Shout out Big Joe.
Shout out Big Joe.
Rest in peace, Big Joe. Shout out Big Joe.
Facts. We got a man in purple, my boy DJ. How are you?
I'm good, bit out. That nigga down there don't like he too good.
Last but not least, Umar Jones, Neptune Jones. What's happening?
Neptune Joe.
What's going on, world?
What's happening, man? We need something. Look concerned.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah, brother, what's on your mind?
What the fuck we gonna do a podcast and you ain't got nothing to say?
What's on your mind, that
before we press record, that man said he never wanted a white woman so bad after watching Sinners.
True story.
I'm baffled. I expected that to come out of Darnell or DJs, but I see where the hate has to be directed now.
That's right.
Brother Darnell, you're off the hook for now.
I'm off the hook indefinitely.
That is fucking crazy.
That was kind of wild.
That's why all that black woman in that movie, and he said, I still want that white woman.
Was there a white woman in the movie?
She was a white woman.
She was just regular white one. All the other, never mind. I don't want to do
She was like a octoroon. She was barely black.
The fact that this motherfucker said all them black women that was in the movie, when there was a total of 3 that were really...
They had background characters. There was background characters in that movie.
Name one of the background characters.
If they ain't got no names
right now. Exactly, motherfucker.
If they ain't got no names,
hell nah, because you chose the white woman that set it off in the movie, that invited the vampires in.
No, he didn't say that white woman. He just said a white woman.
You said, hold on, say it again.
It don't matter. What we talking about today?
No.
Yeah,
go ahead and get it wrong again. Go ahead. Get it wrong again. What you say? Get it wrong again. What you say?
She set it off with the vampires.
She did not invite them in, though. The Asian invited them in.
Whatever.
They were staying outside.
Asian dude or Asian woman?
They would have lasted a little bit longer if her ass wasn't like, let me go talk to them white folks.
Hey, you know what? Yesterday was Johnny Fox's birthday.
They're trying to make some money.
Fox. Him nor his wife.
Hey, look, you want to know why they were trying to make some money?
Shout out Johnny Fox, my guy.
That motherfucking Stack was giving away drinks and shit for free.
Hey, somebody got to hear you.
And guess what? Stack was her nigga. Smoke said we don't need their money. We don't need none of that.
And look, and
And
guess who
stay
was
away
talking?
from them. And what they
And guess
do,
who?
go talk to them white folk.
And look, and so it's Stack fault too. Stack has one of their money.
She encouraged to give me your gun. Let me go talk to him.
He
Coming
ain't give
back
her the
with
gun.
gold.
He ain't give her
Coming
the
back
gun.
with gold Irish coins.
He ain't
You
give her the
know,
gun.
hmm?
He ain't give her the gun.
Listen.
He sent her out. Look, sent her out there naked as fuck.
She didn't use the gun.
She didn't have it.
She did the most white thing she could do. Not pay attention to her surroundings. She said,
Hey,
"These
I
some
don't want to
trustworthy
look.
white
I don't want to
folk.
hear that.
Let me turn my back to them."
First of all, I don't want to hear that like we don't have fucking cornbread who walks a mile down a fucking road to go take a piss.
And that shit was unrealistic too. Cause what fat nigga you know walking a mile to go piss? Even Delta Slim himself said, if you don't go on beside the building,
hey, bro, this is the 1920s. We don't know what the fuck going on.
that's crazy. They should have had more sense than that. They knew the Klan was still around. A bunch of niggas getting together at a juke joint. Come on now.
Think about it. Cornbread was out there picking cotton anyway.
Cornbread didn't even want to be there. He was just trying to see if his wife was gonna suck something.
Hey, and guess what? Unfortunately, he didn't get that.
He showed
his wife. He ain't get no head from his own wife.
See,
so you know that wasn't really a
the
thing back in
movie.
the day.
That's why you gotta watch the movie.
That wasn't a thing back in the day.
Hey man, if Mary getting her pussy ate, the husband, I don't care who he is, the husband ought to
That's
get his
not
dick
Mary.
sucked.
That's
I'm
not
just an
Mary.
advocate for black
Oh
men.
shit,
I'm
Donnell,
just an
go watch
advocate
the
for black
movie.
men.
We can't even have this conversation. Go watch the movie.
I'm just an advocate for black men. That's all I'm just an advocate for black
So,
men.
so Mary's a white woman.
Yeah.
No,
correct.
Mary, huh?
Mary was Haley Steinfeld. That's the white one.
She looked black in the clip.
She had a darker tone to her. She's not like pasty white.
She like Ariana Grande white.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
He's a burnt white. It was.
I'm gonna watch the movie eventually. My baby.
She said eventually.
It's a really good movie.
Hey.
You're gonna want to watch it multiple times.
Facts.
Man, hey DJ, he want them tall glasses of milk.
Yeah. That's the moral of the topic right now. Tall glass of milk.
Oh, he want a tall glass
Not
of milk.
horchata, milk.
I love my life. Hey, I am very content and happy, overly happy with the Latina.
I'm joking. I'm just joking.
Other than
Overly
that,
happy.
I'm
I
happy
just
y'all
want to
happy. I'm
say,
happy y'all happy.
welcome to season 2 of the Nothing But Greatness podcast. We got a new logo. You know, I don't know what we're gonna be doing too much different, but hopefully we out in the community more promoting Comic
I got a
Con.
new chair, by the way. So yeah, we live.
Shout out to the new chair that he acquired through certain means. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
What
doing
they
different
say?
things every time we record.
What they
Right
say?
now I'm cooking.
Pirates of the Caribbean. He commandeered the chair.
I just want to let
Facts.
everybody know that this will be them
I'm leaving
type
here
of
with something.
podcast because they called the meeting.
You
So
said
I'm gonna let
what?
them choose the topics.
I thought you said a family friendly. I said hell nah.
Yeah, we turned up. I'm about to get the other beer.
Ooh, cervezas.
Saying he gonna get the other beer when
Look,
who choosing the
You
first
gotta
topic?
get you a hat.
look,
You gotta get you a hat for your fishing, or lack thereof.
So you only got that hat
yeah.
for the what? Never mind. We moving on.
Yeah, he got the hat because of the color. That man ain't really fishing.
I got a black one
Nah,
in there. Chill out. I got my
it
black
ain't
one
for
in
the.
there.
We ain't
It,
talking about the color
I mean,
purple. Paul.
I mean, it's for the color, but it's not for the color you talking about.
Yeah. That's like getting a John Deere hat.
I got a black one in the room. They were on sale. We went to Tennessee. Chill
So
out.
that hat attracts a certain type of crowd. That's what we're
DJ's
talking about.
happily committed to a non-white woman. She's a woman of color. A WOC.
Y'all make me sick.
Hey man, we podding, but we still got real life going on. You know what I mean? Like we
Yeah.
still got real life going on. He's happily committed to a WOC.
So she's not black, is what you think? No. All right.
Kamala
What we,
Harris.
what we
What are we gonna talk about today, man?
what we got going on, man?
So look, just a real quick, little a free one, a freebie, a little quick one. 100 Men versus the Gorilla. I know we missed it. The trend is over. But what y'all think?
We getting fucked up.
Yeah, I said gorilla all day long.
Are we in the group of the 100 men fighting?
No, these are 100 of this like 300, but it's 100. Like these is the greatest.
Yeah,
These the greatest niggas you can find.
I don't know. No.
yeah, like
The gorilla
it
gonna
gotta
get
be.
tired.
That was my point. See, at first I was team Gorilla, but Gorillas they ain't got stamina for real.
You got to
So I
understand
mean,
you have to. This is no planning, no weapons.
Right.
There's no strategy behind this. A gorilla can really fuck somebody up, dismember somebody in one fucking blow.
Yeah.
So I'm sure the gorilla can throw 100 shots at that point.
No, but it's got to be one at a time.
Bro, just imagine your nigga getting
wait,
hit
we
in the
sending
chest.
one person at a time?
No, I'm saying the gorilla only killing one person at a time.
Have you not seen that motherfucking gorilla spinning that water? That motherfucker can just spin around in a circle with them arms up. Everybody getting fucked up.
Now he doing a
No.
super attack the whole time.
That's
Yeah.
not realistic.
What
It's
do you mean
not
that's not
Dynasty
realistic?
Warriors.
How's it not realistic?
Because the gorilla got to get dizzy. Gorillas
Bruh,
can't get
but
dizzy. If this is his fatality, how long is he doing it?
I got a question. If the gorilla gets dizzy, while the gorilla's dizzy, while it's regaining its conscience, what are your physical hands gonna do to a gorilla?
Exactly.
See, that's where we got to get real. You got to poke the nigga eyes out.
Even if it's dizzy, it can still bite you. Do you know it has a bite force higher
like
than a
how you
fucking
gonna
Yeah,
get
grizzly
your
but
bear?
finger to the
it's 50 people. It's 50 people left. Like the gorilla getting KOs for sure, but we talking about 100 warriors.
Warriors in what regard? Warriors generally
Bruh.
have weapons.
No, but I'm talking
But
about warriors in the heart of a lion.
dead.
A hard of a lion can still get your ass killed.
Yeah,
I
cause
know who I'm
even
not
like
listening to in an emergency situation because everybody gonna die.
cause even
It's like a
like
D-Nail.
if the gorilla don't kill like 10 people, they gonna be so hurt. Like they ain't gonna be able to do nothing no more.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be
So
some fodder.
like
Niggas gonna go down.
it's gonna so 100 like gorilla hit you, your back messed up, you can't move. You're no good.
You gotta
Gorilla
sacrifice yourself to the cause. Trip them. Use your body.
No.
I'm talking about
Gorilla, gorilla.
100 warriors.
What am
Genghis
I proving
Khan
by
type
fighting a
niggas.
gorilla with 99 other people?
See, you not part of the group. You're not part of the group. You're not in the gorilla squad. You're not in the gorilla squad, Xavier.
Okay, bro.
shit, I'm not.
I might be the 100th person. I'd be the last pick, but I got the heart. I got the heart of a lion, bro.
New
We taking this
podcast
gorilla down.
co-host
D-Nail,
wanted.
D-Nail,
That's
you're not
exactly
fighting no
what we're
fucking
gonna
gorilla, bro.
need. We're
Like I
gonna
said,
need
I'm
a
the
new
100th
co-host.
person.
That don't mean shit.
I'm not on the front lines.
That don't mean shit. Because you're going to think that gorilla tired. And that motherfucker going to stand up. And that heart going to go to the bottom
Right.
of your fucking ass.
Man, I have heard a good question about the gorilla. It said, "Are gorillas ticklish?"
What? And he told me,
No, that's Goku. That's Dragon Ball. That's Dragon Ball. That's Dragon Ball.
I
That's
did.
Dragon Ball
That's
tactics.
that's not my question, but I did hear that. So
It might be.
see,
but
y'all the
then
type of
again,
dudes that'll
like
hype up people into the wrong situation.
No, we already in the situation. We just got to keep them hyped.
I just want you to
But
know when you that
you gonna
100th man that gets punched in the chest, this gonna be you. That's what.
When I
hey,
came down, hey, yo.
you gonna be saying that on the way up.
I'm gonna
I'm
take you
talking,
not surviving.
when we talking about prime Mark Henry, Mike Tyson, all them white dudes in the strongman competition, them
Bro,
motherfuckers.
they can barely move.
I was about to say,
Do you know what a gorilla can do to bones, bro?
No, man, but I'm talking about the power of humans, man. We come on, dog.
Match up anyone, the world's strongest man against a gorilla.
No, but
So
100 of them, 100 strongest men.
I want you to fight just a basic monkey and tell me how that go.
You better
Like,
be
like,
glad it's not.
um,
You better be glad it's not a chimpanzee.
like I was about to say, like Michael Jackson, pet.
Now you
A
getting
chimp,
fucked up
You
with
a
don't think
that.
I
chimp,
could beat up
a chimp,
Bubbles?
a
Bubbles
chimp
will
would
whoop your
honestly.
ass.
You
A
think
chimp would,
Bubbles will whip my ass?
bro.
Yes.
Do you
Out of
not
all
know
the
how,
shit we've been through?
bro? You must not realize how dangerous chimps are, bro.
Bubbles is a chimp.
Yes.
Chimps are probably worse than gorillas.
I heard stories of Michael Jackson smacking the chimp.
You ain't hear no.
I heard.
You
I
be
look.
bruh,
lying for the cause.
I don't tell you that Freddie
I'm not lying
Gibbs.
for the cause. I'm gonna search for it tonight. I'm gonna put it. It's gonna be the first comment when this video get posted.
Someone
Facts.
told him Michael Jackson was smacking Bubbles.
Somebody said Michael Jackson smacked the Bubbles.
You
Facts.
definitely that lying homeboy at events, man. Hell yeah, man. I heard.
No, that nigga that said it is the line homeboy. I'm just saying what I heard.
So you didn't want to fact check it before you brought it to the episode?
How you gonna do that?
Look it up. You literally just said you're gonna provide proof after the episode.
I'm gonna provide proof of what I heard. I'm just
All
saying
right.
what I heard.
Facts.
All right.
I'm
I hear
not
you.
lying. This is what they told me. I ain't the only person that heard it. Michael Jackson. Anyway, I believe
So
in the
so
people.
what number of men is needed to beat one gorilla?
500,
Or what number of people will say?
I say 500. 500.
500, one gorilla.
Yes.
500?
500.
That's too much. 500 of our best and brutish.
Put 100 crackheads on the front line. The other 400 just.
Now that's a battle.
100 crackheads on the front. Come on, dog. You know crackheads is magical.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
why
the
I
whole
said it.
point. You
You
talking
don't
about
need
bringing the strong men that can barely swing properly. We talking about 100 prime crackheads with crack on the line if they survive.
No, but you talking 100
it.
prime crackheads plus 400 of them niggas I'm talking about.
No, 400 or whoever else. Them crackheads
No,
is
them crackheads
no.
ain't enough.
It's still 100 crackheads with 400 other people.
400 crackheads, 50 anime niggas. You already lost. It don't even
First of
matter who
all,
the other 350 is.
first of all, finding 400 crackheads to participate in the event is crazy.
No, 100
Oh yeah.
crackheads,
Facts.
50 anime niggas. The other 350 don't even matter. And 50
Nah,
anime
see,
niggas is fucking
the
it up.
anime niggas is gonna. That's where the losing cause is.
That's what. Yeah. You talking
You
about
keep
whoever?
you keep that on your team. I don't want.
No, that's not my team. I don't even tell people I watch anime.
Man. Or shoot, I'll be the commentator for this
Hey, hey,
for
wait.
what's
But
going on.
we gonna commentate this shit like
Yeah,
celebrity deathmatch.
facts.
Oh
Facts.
my goodness.
Like,
And
look at these
another
dumbasses.
human and another one falls.
Look at these dumbasses out here.
63 left.
63 left is crazy.
We've been out here a total of 30 seconds.
Jesus.
Nah, man, see, nah, man, y'all overestimating the gorilla, man. Have y'all seen the live action Tarzan?
This motherfucker said
All
live
right,
action.
bro.
Bro,
Choose. Wayne, what's your topic for the episode? I'm not. No.
I got a question, man.
Tarzan didn't win the fight.
How y'all feel about this motherfucker Donald Trump saying that he'll look into Diddy case to pardon him. He'll look at the facts.
He
That
just
was
trying
just
to
that was
make
just the
black people
answer.
happy, but that's just the answer. Yeah.
Yeah, that was just the answer, man. He ain't
I
looking
feel
at it.
like Donald Trump is just doing. I feel like he got dementia as well. He was talking about Joe Biden. He been saying the wildest stuff on Twitter. He said, no,
He
no,
always been kind of wild on Twitter though.
yeah,
He
but
been wild.
the other day he was just like, Joe Biden been dead. That's a clone we've been dealing with. Excuse me?
He ain't the only person that said that. Joe Rogan said something like that.
He's the president. Come
So
on, man.
he Donald Trump before he the president.
That makes what, nigga?
Donald Trump and his brand is a bigger brand than the president. This is just a new avenue. This is just a new job.
G,
I feel it.
G. Niggas only knew Donald Trump from the fucking Apprentice. He was not no
Yeah.
bigger avenue than no fucking president.
I got a question for all three of y'all.
I'm listening.
Did your mama watch The Apprentice every night?
No.
No.
My
Mine
pops
did
did.
too. Mine did too. Mine did too. Mine did too.
Yeah. You're fired.
You're fired. They love that
Yeah.
shit.
There
It's
was
Donald
better
Trump.
shit on cable that we
Have
were
you
saying.
heard the Mac Miller song?
No.
You ain't heard the Donald Trump Mac Miller song. Word, word. You was on that piff. You was downloading
Oh, no,
mixtapes
that was
and you
on
skipped
best.
that one.
It was on best day ever, wasn't it?
No, it was on. No, it wasn't even on the mixtape. It was on his album. I think it was on Blue Slide Park.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't listen to Mac Miller.
Really?
Really. And before you making that face, Darnell, in the years that we've known each other, never once
Yeah.
have you put on a Mac Miller song when we've hung out.
It's on best day ever.
Good thing I didn't,
What? No, what did you mean? Good thing you didn't. I
because
mean,
you would have been hating.
how am I hate if I never listened to his music?
We probably would have never made the podcast if I back then over these 20 years, you talking shit about Mac Miller.
Are
When
you
have I ever
offended?
talked shit about Mac Miller?
No, if I played a song and then you would have been talking shit about him, we might not
You
be
don't
here
know if I would
today.
have liked his music or not.
It sounds like you're offended.
I am.
I
It,
feel it. I'm just chilling, but I feel it.
it's
Well,
crazy because
Zay, I've never really listened to his music either, dog.
I'm just
But
like,
you know Donald Trump. You know the hits. That's crazy.
Yeah.
When you graduate high school, DJ, 2013.
Same
2012.
year as this?
So you say, oh, you got no excuse.
Yeah, there's no excuse. I just didn't listen to him.
Come on, man. So you telling me y'all gonna listen to Burn After Rolling, Kush and Orange Juice, and then just it's got to pop up. Oh, here's another
Yeah,
rapper from
but
Pittsburgh.
hey,
Kush and
that
Orange Juice,
that
that's Wiz
that
Khalifa, right?
Yes.
I didn't listen to Wiz Khalifa like that either.
I listen to Wiz. I can say that. But never
so
mind.
what was you listening to? Barney's greatest hits? Like what we doing?
Now I need you to clip in a picture of you in 10th grade at this moment.
That's,
You're on to something. You're on to something.
that's
Just
crazy.
you had the patch first, but he had the patch too. And I know you got the nigga said, "Oh, you got the Wiz shit," and you was probably like, "Nah." Is that why you didn't listen to Wiz? Because you had the patch.
This motherfucker is
You had the
investigating.
I
blonde
did
patch.
have the patch.
When the niggas was wearing the camos, bro. This is
Yeah,
we ain't supposed to be talking about this right now. This is wild. This is crazy.
I feel it. Well, yeah, camo, Sperry's, and Nike socks.
I was wearing that last night.
Oh shit.
They wasn't camos. It was olive green. But you come on,
Hey
man.
man, took it back to 2011.
I ain't never left.
Hey man, it's a
Hey,
different time.
we was in the same time.
Hey,
So who was y'all listening to in 11, 12, early
Yeah,
2010 decade?
yeah. The whole high school.
the whole high school, bro.
What? Wayne, Drake, M.
I'm gonna say
You
Wayne,
wasn't trying to be
Drake,
on the new
Maroon
hot shit.
5. I was
I don't
definitely
like
listening
a
to
lot of this
This
new
all
nigga
shit.
types of
said
shit.
Maroon 5. You
But
said
who?
Maroon 5?
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, I
Yeah.
was just listening to everything. Literally.
Not Macro Wiz. That ain't everything.
And the thing was, while y'all were listening to 102 Jams, I was listening to 107.5.
No, but that's
But
not.
this wasn't on 102 Jams though.
We talking about young niggas being on the new hot shit when it come out. We talking about young niggas being on the
Yeah,
underground artists,
yeah. Trying to be the
semi-underground
first one
artists.
to.
No, no.
You heard of
Because
J. Cole? Yo, I know J.
that's
Cole. Yeah, yeah.
because that's how niggas like.
Wait, who
That's
told me about J. Cole?
Me.
Exactly. So if I was hearing about underground shit, it came from y'all.
that sound
But
like
it's
how niggas like NBA YoungBoy get hot.
Literally.
fair.
What are we talking about?
That's the
But
new hot shit, ain't it?
No, hold on, hold
but
on, hold on.
You
We
listen
were
to that,
Y'all
D
was the
literally,
now?
young niggas.
no,
We
no,
were
we
the
were
young
literally
niggas at
playing
that time.
music
That was
in
it,
the
our young
band
niggas
room
time.
parking lot. When did you ever hear me
Even if
listen
I
to
was a young nigga, I
underground
wouldn't be
shit?
listening to no damn young boy.
but the thing, and it was the blog era. Like we hop on the blog. Oh man, Meek Mill, he sounds cool. I'm gonna check him out. Kendrick, he sounds cool. I'm gonna check him out. Who's somebody I don't know? Absol, he sounds cool. I'm gonna check him out.
No, sir. I did. No,
And
no.
y'all listening to the
When we
radio.
hung out, y'all were not talking about them.
You was listening to the radio.
I was listening to the radio, or I was
Maroon
listening
5.
to other shit. I was listening to Jersey Club music and all types of shit.
This nigga doing the Wu-Tang.
It's
Yeah, instead of just listening to niggas talk about nothing.
That's literally it, dog.
so wasn't nobody talking about nothing but the people that we found. That's people we listen to like as adults.
What you mean?
Like you find J. Cole in high school, we still listen to him. Found Kendrick in high school, we listen to him.
It wasn't until I got into college that I started doing like, let me go find some music and stuff. I forgot what it was. It was some hip hop site that would post like new songs every day, or like all genres, and that's how I was finding new
Uh,
music. I give it a try and listen, cause that's how I found
yeah.
like Rory. It's a couple other people, but I was literally finding
Uh,
new people.
I
What,
There-
remember
Dino?
I
There's
remember
also people that
Roy.
just doesn't catch you. They just don't catch your attention.
What?
You wasn't listening to Wiz Khalifa. You wasn't listening to Mac Miller. But Rory. Rory got canceled by white people. My white girlfriend said, fuck who's Rory? No, fuck Russ. Who the fuck is Rory? Oh, that's
He
the skinny black dude.
Yeah,
it's like Raury.
yeah.
You
That one.
got me turned up, dog. You
He
got me
he had he
hot,
had a
dog.
he had, he had a record out. I'm still might have it on my phone. But yeah,
He was on
I know you're talking
Pharrell
about.
label. He was on the Iron Mother joint, right?
That sound about right.
But that just proves my point. I started researching into hip hop later on and rapping all that. I just wasn't, and I tell you that now. I wholeheartedly don't listen to rap like that now.
I wasn't listening to Wiz Khalifa
Yeah, I
for
don't.
rap purposes. I was listening to Wiz Khalifa because, oh, this thing got a sidekick. All the bad bitches got a sidekick. I didn't even smoke weed back then.
Dang. That's how Wiz and Currency for me. I was like, bro, it's just cool.
It's just cool.
I
It is
can't
cool.
say the same.
I can relate. I don't smoke, but I can relate to like everything else.
I mean, that's just my whole point, bro. I was listening to Childish Gambino, Kyle back then and stuff. Like what?
No, that's the wrong. No,
But I'm just
that's a
saying,
different
I was
time.
listening to stuff of that genre. Literally.
How was that the wrong? What?
Because we talking 2009 to 2012.
Yeah, Childish Gambino was.
You was
That's
listening to Bonfire?
Yes.
Yes, nigga.
Kyle ain't released no songs in 2009.
He had some early freestyles back then. It was like 2011.
That nigga can't freestyle. Come on, man.
Call it what you want. That's what I was listening to.
Mm.
So you didn't listen to A Kid Named Cudi, the mixtape.
I heard a couple of songs by Kid Cudi back then, but I didn't hear the whole thing. No.
Damn.
I don't know why you shocked,
Yeah.
bro.
I know. I mean, man,
It's not like I haven't been repeating this shit for years.
no, but like I just thought niggas was on nigga shit. I
Yeah.
just
When have you ever really heard me playing nigga shit?
That's not.
It's
See, when you say nigga shit in that context, that sentence you said,
That sounded
Birdman.
racist,
You
bro.
no, you meant Birdman. You was talking about Manny Fresh and them. You was talking about
maybe Gucci.
Lil Jon, Gucci. Yeah. You was
Yeah,
talking about that nigga. But come on, J. Cole was for you, the college boy.
that
I literally
Wale.
started listening to J. Cole when Wade told me about him. What are we?
Yeah.
So when you never listened to Wale.
I heard a couple songs by Wale. He was in like that field of what I was listening to.
So more about nothing is not in your top 10 mixtapes.
You didn't get excited when you seen it on Apple Music.
Nah, I didn't get excited.
That's crazy.
Thank you.
Pause. That's still
And
crazy.
also
That's crazy.
during that time, I was listening to a lot of like ATL and trap music, like
So you was on the nigga shit.
Waka, Gucci. That didn't include no fucking Mac Miller.
You know what's crazy?
So
I
you was
have
on a
to
nigga
find my
shit.
old flash drive, but I literally have like a ton of songs still on a flash drive of what I was playing back then.
Yeah. I gotta find my old
Uncle Travis Porter, nigga.
Yeah.
Y'all some radio dancing niggas.
When did they play Travis Porter on the radio?
All the time.
they had that record.
They
It's like
played like
I
one
can't
record.
name it,
catalog we're talking about.
Who was Travis Porter? That's not the
but
Travis Porter, Roscoe Dash is the same thing.
No, they're not.
who did All the Way Turned Up? Was that
Roscoe
Travis
Dash.
Porter? That's Roscoe Dash, okay.
That's what I was thinking too. That's the
Yeah.
same niggas. Man, come on, man.
What?
That's crazy. That's a crazy bar.
Yeah.
That's not a crazy
Yeah.
bar.
That's what everybody was listening to. That's
Travis
the thing.
Porter is New Edition. Roscoe Dash is Bobby Brown.
All this conspired because we didn't
Because they're
listen
doing
I'm
to
the
not
Mac
mad
same
Miller
at it.
back
type of
then.
music.
Yes, it's all.
Okay, that's like saying Migos is fucking New Edition and Future is Bobby Brown.
Yeah, I accept that.
I'm not mad at
That
that.
sounds ridiculous. That
I
sounds
accept that.
absolutely ridiculous.
that sounds perfectly fine to me.
Hey, Buddhist man.
Yeah.
Buddhist man.
I don't know what to say to that. You got it.
I feel it. I feel it. I'm with you.
I
Must be
can't
the Mac.
believe you,
It must be the Mac Miller brain, but I'm with you, bro.
man. That's crazy. You ain't man. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So who's some speaking of since we're on the music topic, who are some people from that '09, we'll go up to 13 era that didn't quite make it, but you like rock with and felt like they would get somewhere?
Mm.
On the topic, but not on the topic. I know why Wale ain't as big as it's supposed to be.
I would say, I think it's just because of his style, the reason he didn't kind of make it. But I would say Lupe.
You say who?
Lupe.
Fair.
Lupe, bro. That's also who I was listening to back then.
Okay. Not mad at that.
Not mad at that. I ain't hating on that.
I was about to say Lupe Fiasco was the first CD I actually like purchased from the store.
But
I
you just
forgot.
couldn't have only been listening to
But
the radio in high school.
I wasn't only listening to the radio.
You listened to
yeah,
the
no.
radio and D Wade.
Yeah,
D Wade was a music counselor.
man.
Yes.
Yeah, he kind of
Hey,
was. Hey,
that's tough. Hey, shout out to Get Right Music and Two Dope Boys.
How'd you
I was also
download
listening
Channel
to a lot of
Orange?
R&B back then too. That was also a thing of just what I was just listening to.
What website did you download Channel Orange from?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Uh,
the Frank Ocean mixtape.
I
It
paid
might
for
have
it.
not been Frank. What website did you download Nostalgia from? Because Mac Miller should have been in the. It should have been on the front
yeah, it
page.
should have been right under
It
it.
wasn't from Dat Piff. It wasn't from Dat Piff. I know that.
You got that on. You downloaded one song at a time. You went on. You was on bmp3.com.
But that
Hey,
is how I was finding
Biz
music, though.
torrent, bro.
Matter of
Biz
fact, when
torrent.
you think about it, that is how I was finding music. When people would have like these little mixtures of songs on a mixtape of like hot new songs for the week, I would just listen to each
Oh yeah,
one, and I would. That's how I would also come up with my catalog.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Add a couple of those.
But then I
But
started getting
yeah,
off the website after your homeboy started releasing a mixtape every month with the same songs on it. It was getting.
So you was hating on local rap niggas so much. You was listening to Maroon 5.
aha.
Why are you making it seem like there's an issue with
Right, what
Maroon 5?
the? There's no correlation between
I ain't
that.
got no problem with Maroon 5, but we was talking about rap, and he said I was listening to Maroon 5.
You
That's
asked what
what
I
he
was listening
said.
to in that time. I was listening to
The,
the
yeah.
Gorillas
I was listening
and
to a lot of
Maroon
pop during that
5.
time too.
Like, what are we
I listen
talking
to
about?
Maroon 5. I ain't bring it up.
You,
All right, bro.
but you asked him what we listened to during
Well,
that time.
I didn't, but whatever.
See, and
That's
I'm not
that's
getting
all
pissed at this nigga for not listening to him.
good.
I bet you he know the hits.
When you got home, what did you watch? MTV or BET?
I ain't have
Neither
cable,
one.
nigga. I was downloading them jams.
I was watching MTV. I didn't watch BET like that.
I ain't had cable. I
He didn't
Well,
want
curated
to.
my
I
He
mean,
own
didn't.
shit.
He didn't want to see 30 fucking reruns of Baby Boy.
Hey, they were showing it at the
But
time
look,
too.
see, this is what I'm saying. Y'all in the wrong time period because this was before
no,
that.
I'm not. We were in that
There
same time
wasn't playing
period.
that much Baby Boy in 2009.
But the,
Now,
106 in Park was
but the
still a
point
thing. It
still
was like
stands. I
spring
was
bling
watching
and shit.
MTV
wait,
instead of
nobody was
BET.
watching 106 in Park in no fucking 2009.
Yes, they were. That was when Bow Wow took over.
No, oh
That's
fuck
You
when
no.
they
see how you
stopped.
see how quickly the ratings dropped? Nobody was watching that
Yeah.
shit.
It didn't just stop all of a
You know
sudden.
what?
They
It
finished the
didn't stop,
season.
but nobody was watching it.
They finished the season. Niggas was watching.
When
Why
did
would you watch a
when
video
did
countdown when you just go to YouTube and watch the video? Nobody was watching
when
this shit no more.
I ain't even have cable. I know niggas was watching.
oh, it stopped in 2014.
See what I'm saying?
And the thing is,
Exactly, 2014.
it sounds crazy, but with the mixture of MTV and the music I was listening to, I was also listening to video game OSTs. Like,
The
bro,
fact you
I just
even said OSTs instead of video game soundtracks.
Facts.
I
Hey,
seen a meme.
He now got a problem with everything.
I seen a reel today, and it was a nigga like he said POV, you're at a house party in 2006, and it had anime music playing. And I was going to comment, tell me you get no bitches without telling me you get no bitches. Because who is listening to anime music at a house party?
fair point.
Slightly unrelated to you. What I'm saying is,
who says I have to play it at a house party? The parties
no,
I
that's what I'm
threw, I
saying.
never played
Slightly
any
unrelated
anime
to
music.
you,
So
but
listen,
like, come on, man.
Yeah,
so you
that's
didn't
why.
like Michael Jackson?
Jesus. Because he used one video game sample, I'm supposed to dislike Michael Jackson for the rest
It
of
was
time?
more than one video game sample. What are we
Let
talking
me
about?
let me tell you how I got on the video game music. Cushion Orange Juice one, Never Been is the chronometer. It's the little he sampled chronometer, the little Sega game.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I got onto the video game music. I also, with another nigga, remade Never Been Part 2. The beat.
Well, speaking of video game music, shout out to NBA Live '03. They soundtrack. I think they
Hey,
went
NBA
platinum or
Live 03
something.
soundtrack is goaded.
But classic.
Also, if you played 007 GoldenEye, nigga, you was on the video game music. That motherfucking pause screen damn beat was fire.
It was.
This man here, man.
But yeah, I will say they put me on to a lot of like artists though, like the EA Sports games, especially like rock music. I was like, okay, like
Did y'all
get down
ever
a little
play?
bit, but
Y'all ever play ATV Off Road Fury 2?
yes,
Yep.
Yeah.
I
That's the
have it.
best video game soundtrack.
It's pretty solid.
Songs you would never play on their own, but if you just listen to it, I was like, hey, it's all right. You could
Madden
drive
had
to the beach. You could
Madden
drive
had a
to the
little
beach
stretch.
off that soundtrack.
Madden had a little stretch in there between like '05 to like '08 where them Jones
They
was like,
good. Shout out to Papoose on 06. That's my jump. I'm on joint.
FIFA 08 put me on the Japanese music.
Sound about right. Yeah. NASCAR
FIFA
had some
what?
rock stuff.
FIFA
I
what?
mean,
Oh
we can bring out 2K13,
Solid.
NBA 2K13.
That might have been the last good one.
OSTs is crazy though. You said OSTs in real life. Like
Yeah.
I ain't never heard OS. I seen it, I read it. You know, OSTs is wild.
I
That
mean,
and the hentai, hey man, niggas looking at you
stop
crazy.
putting hentai on my name, you petite white woman watching ass.
I didn't put hentai on your name. You brought it up.
I didn't. Y'all brought it up. Y'all just said,
No,
"Oh, you do
no,
watch that, don't you?" I said, "Yeah." I mean, but that ain't the weirdest thing I watched.
it
I feel
is.
like you trying to throw hentai saying it's weird rather than your description of saying you like petite white women is crazy.
You know, I got a better description of the videos
Matter
I
of
like to
fact, you
watch.
said you like petite white women getting fucked, and I'm just like, that's an even crazier hashtag to look up for a video.
Why would I be on a porn site and type in getting fucked? Everybody's getting fucked. They're
Art,
all fucking. But the
artist,
real I've been thinking about this. I've seen the reel a couple times. My real niche porn thing is leg shaking orgasms. That's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see them go wild. And
okay,
you can't type that in. Leg shaking orgasm. I mean you can, but you know,
all right.
that's just a little clarification. Disclaimer. Leg shaking orgasms. They ain't got to be skinny, petite, and blonde. They got to be pretty, and they got to have leg shaking orgasms.
This episode is causing me so much stress. I'm going fishing tomorrow. That's
Bro, how
all
you
I'm
think I
saying.
feel? You ain't heard Donald Trump by Mac Miller.
Let,
Mac
let's
Miller
hear
got
let's
the best
Hey,
tiny desk of all time.
let's hear this story, man, because I'm sick.
What story?
Oh, see, look, he been talking so much shit and hating so much, he don't remember the stripper story.
I remember the stripper story. I just didn't know if it was my turn or
Yeah,
not. You know?
bro, go ahead. We
I feel
saved
like
the
I've
best
been
for
talking
last.
enough. I feel like I done said too much already this
You got the
episode.
floor.
You just
I
been
was
hating
going.
this episode. You've been a
I was
pure
going to
fucking
hold
hater.
back.
nah,
I was going to pipe
hey,
down.
I'm with you, bro. Like some stuff you just should know. You should know Mac Miller. You should
You
know
should
Donald
know.
Trump. Like
He
it's
said.
just
He
some stuff
said
you should know.
in Donald Trump the song. I know you never heard it.
Why should I have to know shit that y'all were into?
We wasn't the only ones.
It wasn't only two.
We wasn't the
But
only.
I
not
got a
everybody
question.
listens to the same thing.
I got a question. Do y'all
But
know We Are Young by Fun?
Featuring Janelle Monáe.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody knows that song.
Wait, you know
That
that
was in
song?
that time period.
I probably
We
have
was
to
in
hear
high
it.
school.
See,
Tonight,
Oh, that jump. Yeah,
yeah,
everybody know that.
everybody know that song.
there's a ton of people I guess you guarantee you can go and ask them all, they won't know that song.
They wasn't a freshman in
And
2008.
yeah, I would look at them the same way.
They could have been in high school at the same time though.
If they was, yeah, we talking them same way we talking to y'all.
Facts.
It's crazy,
Maroon 5? What is it? The braids?
bro. Like I said, I was listening to R&B and other shit, dog. Hell, not to bring up
Man,
This nigga
Janelle
listen to
Monae,
man.
Fantasia.
Stranger, Ho, Selling Not Selling, her fucking album.
Hey, look, man.
Jedi
Here,
Code in
here, the
2013. We talking about high school
That's
music.
2011. That's Selling Souls. What are you talking about?
Bro, that shit didn't get popping until them girls in
I
the
was
plane was.
listening to it. You
You was the
asked what I
first
was
nigga in
listening
North
to.
Carolina on Janae Code.
Yes,
All right, I'll take it.
bro. That's
Pause.
literally just the type of music I was listening to.
hey. So I know, we take mental health serious right on this
Nah, fuck
podcast.
mental health. Fuck y'all niggas' mental
Let
health
my
So,
nigga
today.
talk. Let
you
my
know,
nigga talk.
I ain't whatever I'm gonna say, like I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm just, these are my views. from myself, not on the pod. That being said, this nigga crazy.
That's wild. That's wild.
This nigga crazy, man. What we doing, man?
Bring
Say a
Jai
story,
Core
DJ.
back. Jai Core can vouch that I just wasn't listening to that shit.
This nigga crazy.
If you bring
Shout out.
John Corbett, that includes the other niggas. They gonna side with us.
Nah,
That
that's
includes the
crazy.
rest. Bring Ja. That might help you, but Ja Core, that's the whole gang.
That is true. That
Hey,
is true.
shout out to Mace on that nigga crazy.
All right. So DJ, I need your full attention, man.
Yeah.
I relapsed. I went back to the booty club. You know they closed at 2. I got there at 1. I ain't even trying to do too much. And I'm on a real budget these days.
You ain't spending that 800 no more.
No. 1,200. I ain't spending 12. I was out of town for the 1,200, but that was it was a
I get a
different
little
economy.
pass on that.
Yeah, I get a pass. Out vacation. I promise you, I only spent $65, including getting in, beers, and everything.
Not bad.
Brought a girl back home. I didn't buy a girl back home. She came with me back home. How about that? I had company at the crib. Man, this bitch did cocaine off my dick. Oh man. Did somebody match my freak? Probably not.
What the fuck?
Crazy. Wild night. The sun came up. I seen the sun come up. It was
Please
like the beginning of Wolf of Wall Street.
I just watched that.
I hate that I
day,
have
too.
to ask this question, but considering the circumstances, I think I do. Did y'all at least fully clean the coke off before y'all fuck?
Yeah, she did. She got it all up. It's crazy. She licked the crumbs off my thighs. She put the cocaine
Damn.
on my dick, licked the crumbs of cocaine off my thighs. It was wow. You talking about foreplay.
Hey, that was high play.
Hey.
That's interesting.
Man on
That's
me.
crazy.
Mm-mm-mm. I was wearing this hat.
Oh, legendary hat.
Legendary hat. Snoopy on the front, Woodchuck on the side.
Crack residue on the brim.
Hey, probably.
Cocaine residue.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Man.
Here's B.
And I had to reciprocate.
Reciprocate how?
I'm a gentleman, Did the cocaine off the ass crack. Boy, I'm crazy. Boy, I'm wild. But I'm crazy. Boy, I'm crazy.
The fact that Zay looks so fucking disappointed.
And this is his third time hearing it.
He looks so disappointed. It's like his face probably gets worse every time he hears the story. Disappointment just grows. That's crazy, bro.
Yo,
This
man,
nigga-
it's just shit was insane.
I have nothing to say to that. Hey.
And I made it to both jobs on time the next day.
You're probably still wired.
Yeah, I was all the way turned up. I got to the other job. I got to the second job. I looked at the manager or supervisor. I said, "Hey, man, look, I've been up all night, and I'm not tired. Do with
Oh,
that what you will." He said, "I don't know how to take that, Darnell." I said, "Look, man, if anybody can go home early, it ought to be me."
facts.
And I still didn't get to go home early. White bitch hating on me. I said, "Fuck."
Damn. Well,
That's insane.
Insane.
yeah, that's interesting.
Oh, what a
And so,
night.
have you seen this woman since?
No, we was playing the text game throughout the week. And then she started asking for shit. And I was like, hey man, I'm pushing P. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't
Started
strung out.
asking for shit. I wonder why.
What you mean? That's what I'm saying. Why would you be asking for shit? Because I ain't even trick off at the club. Like
Y'all got a different type of bond now.
Right.
You didn't
Like,
trick off in the club?
I didn't. I told you I only spent $65.
What were you saying when after that morning?
Yeah, I didn't trick off in the club.
You didn't trick off in the club, but what was you saying?
I was like, hey man, I might
I'm
be
gonna
able to
give
take
you a
care of them
chance to tell the
kids.
truth.
I said I might be able to take care of them kids.
Uh-huh.
Two to
And what
three
did you
days
say?
after that, I was like, hey man, I might be able
You
to be a
said three
stepdaddy.
words. You said she's the what?
I said she the one.
Mm-hmm.
I said that.
You
You
said
said it to her?
No, but I said that on the way to work.
did I not just say what did you tell me on the way to work?
Yeah, I was on the way. That don't count.
yeah,
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. I was turned up. I shouldn't have
you,
been driving. I should have been talking to nobody. I should have been praying.
I said that too, because I said that's crazy. I said,
Yeah, that was crazy.
man.
this man, hey man, I think I found the one. She got a kid, but I don't mind playing stepdad. I said, excuse me?
Yeah.
Insane.
He should have hung up, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I need to do.
Yeah.
See, you should have
I'll
let
talk
me
to you
talk. You should
tomorrow.
have said, "Hey, man, you gotta bounce back. This ain't the real Darnell." That's what you should have said.
I mean,
Facts.
but I'm a friend of making sure you got to work safe. Because at the end of the conversation, like, all right, I got to go into work. That was it.
I did make it to the parking lot. I appreciate that.
This man a different breed.
You know how many times I told that story.
I believe it.
Only two people said, "Hey, man, you tripping." Everybody else was like, "Hey, man, you should have called me."
Who are the two people?
My nigga Keen and my young nigga Banhose. Banhose stood us up. We were supposed to interview Banhose. But Banhose, he said, "Hey, OG."
Hey,
He said, "Come on, you can't be doing no coke, especially off no bitch ass." I said, "Yeah, I was tripping." I said, "You know what? I appreciate that, Banhose."
That's crazy. 'Cause I told you wild for doing coke too.
Yeah, but you let me talk for too long. I don't remember
Bitch, we
that.
talked for 15 minutes. What are you
Yeah, I
talking?
don't know. You should have cut me off sooner. I don't know, man. I don't know. You said I was wild. No, but you ain't had the same tone in your voice as these niggas did. They was disappointed. They said, "Come on,
You
cuz."
know why they were disappointed? Because they
Wow.
haven't known you for as long as I have.
That might be it. You might have seen this coming since sixth grade.
Nigga, what are we talking about?
Damn.
Let's be
He said,
real.
he said, "Hey, this nigga."
Of all the stories you have told us over the years, that shit is not shocking.
Nah, that's
I'm not
shocking.
gonna
I
lie.
shocked myself.
I'm not gonna lie, Dino. I'd have been more shocked if you would have just said if you would have told me that you've never done coke before. Even before the other night, I'd have been more shocked if you said you never did it.
Yeah, I do be not sleeping. However, I do coke less than you think.
I'm pissed off.
That's what I
I've
say.
done coke less than you think.
And see,
Listen, you
that's the
think that's
thing. He's
crazy.
told us about that before. That's what I'm just like, it's not shocking. The mixture of the strippers and the drugs, you know what? If I'm gonna throw it out here, I thought it would have happened with Pink Parlay first.
See, that's crazy. And you know why that's so crazy? Because she lives 7,000 miles away.
She lives 7,000 miles away, but comes around the same areas constantly.
Bro, come on, man. She was not in the area code.
Okay.
She wasn't. Was she?
So
She
was
wasn't in the
was
area code. She was.
was this one of the dancers?
Yeah, she only been there 3 days. She said, "I don't never do this. I've never been there." She said, I never, she was only at that club for 3 days. She been a dance. I don't know how long she been dancing. But she was like, I never. She kept on saying it. I never went home with somebody from the club. I said, me neither.
Facts.
Now, do you feel like she was already off coke before y'all got there?
No, I don't think so, because he was really excited when I brought it up.
You
So you brought it
You
up.
brought it up?
Yeah, I brought it up.
Closing
What'd you say?
statements. No.
No. How did you bring this up?
I told you I got there at 1 a.m.
Listening.
So it was the end of the night. And I got it tucked in my hat.
Nothing But Greatness podcast is not affiliated with the actions of this nigga Darnell.
Nah, ain't nobody be, ain't nobody responsible for this. This is all
The P.
Darnell.
Diddy of the crew right now.
This is all Darnell. I'm not P. Diddy. You think somebody's rubbing semen on my nipples? I'm sorry, DJ. I know you eating. My bad, dog. I don't want you to die. My bad. My bad.
Hey, why is that the
Of all things you could have said.
Y'all ain't been watching the news?
Nah, bro. I've been.
I hear off and on.
Man, bro, once you like one of them posts on Facebook, they gonna keep on popping up. I know everything. I don't know everything, but I know a lot. I know more than I should.
I love you, bro. You funny as hell.
Not expecting that shit. I'm not gonna count.
Yeah, so I get a little dare from her. She said, "Oh, you cute as hell." I said, "I think I got one."
Bro.
So she dancing or whatever.
Was that her first time doing coke?
No, she loved cocaine. Let me tell you what this bitch did. She said,
She loves it.
she gonna say, so she get in the car. She gonna say, "Oh, this ain't that good." I was offended.
I'm sure you will.
You talking shit about my cocaine? That's crazy. Don't be talking shit about my drugs. That's just wild. Say I got like mid in the party or something. Anyway,
Man, well, I'm glad you had that experience, brother.
I'm not.
I spilt it. It fell on the ground. On the floorboard of the car. It might still be there. Spilled it. I said, fuck.
It might
She
want to get
said,
that out.
no, she got some. But like after, a couple rotations, I spilt it. She said, man, you got me wanting to do a mission. I said, huh? She said, I want some more. I said, I got some more.
Man.
Oh, man, this bitch took all my stockpile.
Hey, bro. Hey.
Yeah.
Don't do no shit like that no more, dog.
Man, yeah, I ain't never sharing again because that's for like emergencies.
Never sharing. He's talking about coke.
Bro, no, that's for emergencies, bro. If you gotta drive
Allegedly.
if you gotta drive 3 hours somewhere, you keep your ass awake.
This nigga said I'm never sharing again.
I ain't sharing again. You gotta.
I tried to stop this episode 10 minutes ago.
You gotta put in on this. You gotta put in on this,
Bruh.
When I have a bachelor
hey,
party,
D-Ray
keep
look like
that
that
nigga away
meme.
from everything.
I'm not gonna cap. I'm glad we didn't do this episode in person because I'd have fucking died on camera probably.
Closing statements.
I called my brother. He sounds
No,
He
you
gonna say,
shut the fuck
he
up.
gonna say, tell him bring
He said nothing. Muted. God almighty. Darnell, I will boot you. Do not unmute. Dog, I will boot you. Darnell, nah, bro. You had your time in the sunlight today, brother. That
What the fuck?
Wait, what you gotta say, dog?
Hey,
My brother
man.
gonna say, tell her bring her friend next time. I said, I ain't got enough for two. Girl, what do you mean?
This is the third time I've muted this nigga. I'm finna boot him. Don't you
Hey,
unmute that shit before I
hey,
talk.
man. So look. Shout out to NBA on TNT, Inside the NBA. Last show on TNT last night.
Mhm.
They've been at it since '89. So like my whole childhood, that was my cartoon. Charles Barkley and Ernie and Kenny. Then Shaq came later on. So yeah, shout out to them. And think they'll be on ESPN. So see how that go. But yeah, childhood's over, man. They out. Well, TNT is gone. This man just chose the whole natural light. It's a wrap.
DJ, what do you got to say, man?
Welcome back, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all enjoyed our in-person podcast. You know what I'm saying? 100th episode and everything.
We gonna try and do that another time this year.
Hell yep, absolutely. Y'all stay tuned.
I hope you enjoyed the episode. The boys are back in town. Pies giving may be in person. We'll see who the guests will be. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Rate us 5 stars. We out.